Hey structural engineers, today I'm going to show you how to put your business on the map by creating a Google My Business profile for your company. This will be a game changer for your visibility on the web, since this strategy helps you bypass home service websites. It will also help your business appear directly on Google search results in a prime high visibility section without having to pay for leads. And why is this important? When somebody searches for structural engineer near me or structural engineer in Los Angeles, basically any service keyword plus near me or any service keyword and a city modifier, Google detects a local intent in these searches and it displays businesses in the local map. Here's a breakdown of the Google search results page. At the top, we have LSAs or local service ads. These are paid ads that show up at the very top. And we'll cover LSAs in another video where we're going to show you how to set these up for your company. So make sure you follow our channel to get an alert when we release this video. Next down, we have Google search ads or pay-per-click ads. These are paid listings right below LSAs, and we'll also show you how to set these up for your company on one of our next videos. Next, we have the Google Map Pack, where 50% of clicks go. This is where we want your business to show up, and you can rank here by doing local SEO. Having a fully optimized Google My Business profile ensures that your firm appears on Google Maps when people search for your services, that you receive direct calls or leads and website visits from potential clients, and that your business stands out in local search results. Now I'm going to walk you through setting up a Google My Business profile for your company. To get started, download the SOP that's linked in the video description and follow along. Now, before we get started, you'll need a Google account to create your Google My Business profile. As you embark in your digital marketing journey, you'll need to create multiple Google Web Property accounts. You'll need a Google G4 Analytics account. You'll need a Google Search Console account for your website. You'll need a Google AdWords account and an LSAs account. It's best practice and a pro tip that you create all of these accounts under the same Google account. This is going to make your life much easier because these tools need to be connected. We need to integrate all these tools to enable all the features that are going to help you optimize your campaigns and your website. So if you have all of these accounts under the same Google account, you're going to be able to do this very, very easily. So make sure you use the same Google account. It can be a free Gmail account or it can be your business workspace email with your business domain. I'm going to walk you through setting up a Google My Business profile. So go ahead and click Get Started. That will take you to the screen. This is the very first step in setting up your Google My Business profile. So go ahead and type your business name here. As you type your business name, you'll notice that several company names will come up. If any of these companies is your business, go ahead and select it. You'll be able to claim it. If not, go ahead and click on Create a Business with this name. Now, it's a pro tip to try to have your main target keyword in your business name. So if you're a structural engineer, the most popular keyword that has the highest average monthly search volume is structural engineer or structural engineers in plural. So we want to try and have that keyword in our business name. Most of the time, Google will leave this target keyword in your business name. And if it does, then you're going to get an edge over your competitors, over business profiles that don't have this popular keyword. Now, sometimes Google will remove the keyword. And if that happens, it's not a problem. Just keep moving forward. Now, the second box is for your main business category. It's very important that you select structural engineer. That's your main business category, and by entering it here, you'll make sure that you show up for the most relevant searches. So let's go ahead and click Next. On this next screen, you'll be asked to add a location that customers can visit, like an office. So if you have an office, that's great. Go ahead and select Yes. What that will do, it will create a location-based Google My Business profile. But if you don't have an office, it's not a problem. Just go ahead and select No. And what that will do, it will create a service area-based Google My Business profile. The only thing you have to keep in mind about service area Google My Business profiles is that you're going to have to provide an address to claim that listing. And the area where you're going to rank is going to be in that address that you use to verify your listing. So if, for example, you use your home address and you live in the suburbs, but then your service area is 10, 20, 30 miles away from there in downtown, for example, then you're not going to rank in your service area. You're going to rank close to the address that you use to verify this listing. It works kind of the same with location-based Google My Business profiles. You're going to rank around a 10-mile radius to 20-mile radius around the area of the address that you used in your Google My Business profile. So now that we know that, go ahead and select the option that fits your situation and click Next. In the next screen, you need to type in your business address. This is self-explanatory. Just go ahead and type in your business address. Now here, if you have an apartment, if you have a suite number, go ahead and create a second street address line to make it easier for you to type in your building number or your suite number. Click Next. On the next screen, Google detected possible matches with the company information that I entered, and it's presenting them here. So if you see your company name show up, go ahead and select it and click Next. It's going to guide you through the steps of claiming that business. But in my case, none of these is my business. So I'm going to click that option and click Next. On this next screen, you need to define the service area that you cover. So go ahead and enter the cities that conform your service area. There's no limit as to the cities that you can enter, so I recommend that you're very detailed here, entering each and every single city that conform your service area. The only thing that you need to consider is that the service area that you provide needs to be realistic. On this next screen, you need to enter your business phone number. This will be the number where calls will be routed from people that click on the call button in your Google My Business profile. So make sure you provide an appropriate number. Next, you need to enter your website address. Then click Next. On this next screen, it asks if you want to receive updates from your business. Go ahead and click Yes. That'll make sure that when people submit messages or there's any important updates on your Google My Business profile, like reviews or user-generated changes, then you'll get a notification so you can review those right away. So click Yes and then Next. On this next step, we've reached the verification part, and you'll be presented with different options to verify your Google My Business listing. If you have the phone code option, go with this option. This is a fully automated verification method where you'll receive a code via text message or phone call. You'll be able to enter that code immediately so you can verify your Google My Business profile right there and then. And you'll be able to continue with finalizing the setup of your Google My Business profile. If for any reason you don't have the phone code option or you just don't have your phone available, go with the email code verification option. This will send an email with the code that you need to verify your Google My Business. Now, for this option, if you don't get the email within 5 minutes, make sure you check your spam box because it likely went to your spam box. And if you don't have any of these options, you'll be presented with a business video verification. This is a manual review that requires you to enter a video recording showing that your location is staffed and people can actually visit your location. It's going to take some time for Google to verify this option, so make it this the last option. If you don't have the phone email code, then go with this, but preferably you'll want to use the phone or email code verification. So we're going to do the phone verification and click Next. Now we're going to select the text message option. So we're going to click Next, and then it's going to send out the code that you need to enter here. So go ahead and type your code once you get it, and then click Verify. And that's it. That should verify your Google My Business profile so you can continue with the last steps of setting up your Google My Business profile. After you successfully verify your Google My Business profile, you'll be able to access all of the different sections to continue to optimize your Google My Business profile. So let's go ahead and click on Edit Profile. Here you'll have your business name. We set up the right business name, and for bonus points, we added the target keyword to make sure that we get an edge over other Google My Business profiles that don't have the keyword in the business name. Now, under business categories, you can add up to 9 business categories. Your primary category must be structural engineer. Then you need to add additional categories that represent the most important services that you provide or the different verticals that you serve. I would add here commercial structural engineer, for example, civil engineer, industrial structural engineer, and so forth. I would also make sure to add, if you have any specialties, go ahead and add them here. Specialties like seismic design expert. And that's it. Then add up to 9 of your most important categories. You'll be able to add additional custom services in another area that we'll show you next. On the description section, make sure that you add a description for your business that's up to 750 characters. You have to use up as much space as you can because this is an opportunity to optimize your business profile. You'll want to make sure that you add your company name, that you add the top 3 services that you provide, and that you delimit, you mention the area that you cover, your coverage area, delimit it by the different cities that surround that coverage area. Make sure you mention the cities in your description of your business. And here you'll want to highlight what's your competitive advantage, why they should pick your firm over your competitors. And that's it. Next, you'll want to add your company open date. Here, just remember that there's a concept known as Google My Business Profile completion rate, and we want to get as close as we can to 100%. So make sure you add information on all of the different sections that you're provided in your Google My Business Profile. In the chat section, if you want to receive messages via WhatsApp or you want to get text messages, go ahead and enter your number here. You added your website already from the previous example. Now here, you want to add all of your different social media profiles. Go ahead and enter them. We already entered your business address, and for your service area, make sure that you enter all of the cities that conform that service area. Be as detailed as you can, and just make sure that the service area that you enter is attainable for you. Open hours, make sure your open hours are correct. If you have any special hours, enter that there. Most of you won't have this. Add more hours. Here, if you have let's say you want to add your lunchtime when you're closed, go ahead and add this here. But for most of you guys, you won't have to add anything here. From the business, here, if you have any of these identities, go ahead and select it. If you're veteran owned, it's important that you say yes so people can see that. If you're a small business, woman owned, all of these different categories, if you fall within any of these categories, it's probably a good idea that you add it. Go ahead and mark if your facility, if your office is accessible. If you, for amenities, you don't want to add anything here. You can script crowd. You can skip parking as well. Planning on this section, it's probably a good idea for you to add that you do require an appointment. So go ahead and check that. And here on service options, you can provide like the different languages. If you speak different languages, go ahead and add that here. And that's basically it. You'll have different options here, and it's all based on user-generated content. So if Google picks up on any additional service options, you'll see them here. Just go ahead and select what's relevant to you. And that's it for this section. Next is the Performance tab. Soon your Google My Business profile will start getting visits and will generate clicks to your website and phone calls. It's going to generate leads. So you'll be able to see that performance here on this tab. Next is the Advertise tab. If you click here, it's going to help you set up and link your Google Business profile with your Google Ads account. and we're going to record another video to show you how to set up a Google Ads account. Next is the Edit Services tab. This is an important section because you'll have the opportunity to add all of your different services here. There's no limit as to how many services you can include, but I would advise against adding more than 20. So go ahead and add your most popular services here. If you have any specialties like seismic design, go ahead and add that here. Also, if you use any innovative technology like building information modeling, go ahead and add that here. Next section is bookings. Here you'll have the opportunity to set up a way for users to book an appointment with you directly from Google My Business. If you're interested in that, just follow the prompt. Next is the Q&A section. If you have questions that your clients always ask and it becomes repetitive, go ahead and add a question here and answer it. Also, if users have any type of questions for you, they'll be able to add it here and you'll get a notification telling you that you have a question to answer. So you can do that here. Just click here and you'll see the question and you'll see a button where you can answer. Or if you want to add the questions you know people ask most, go ahead and click here, ask a question, and enter your question and answer it. And what that will do is that you'll have a section here with frequently asked questions that people can just see, and it can, help optimize your process so you don't have to go in an email or a conversation. People can just get the answer that they need directly from your Google My Business. Next is the Add Update section. It's important that you add updates. These are updates that you can see as social media posts. It's anything relevant to your company, to your services, to your product, to your people. That's where you can add this information. It would be good for you to post at least twice a month. If you have any offers, you can add those here. And also, if you want to host an event, you can add that here. And it's all going to display directly on your Google My Business profile. And that's it. So what's next? In our upcoming video, we'll guide you through optimizing your Google My Business profile to enhance your ranking and attract high-quality leads. To receive SOP number 2 and a video walkthrough demonstrating Google My Business profile optimization for local map pack visibility, please follow the link in the description and sign up. You will get both of the SOPs so you can follow along and set this up successfully for your company. And that's it for today. Implementing these recommendations will significantly increase your firm's free visibility on the map pack, providing a rapid boost for your structural engineering business that will generate free leads.